I heard from others that Tokyo DisneySea just had incredible food, so that's where we spent most of our energy and our stomach space, just exploring Tokyo DisneySea, and the food was so good. And the food is not that expensive either. We tried as many snacks as possible, especially from the stalls, just because we didn't want to spend most of our time at restaurants, but let me give you the breakdown. There's Mike's melon bread, which we got at Mama Biscotta Bakery, and I definitely couldn't have eaten a full one on my own. It was really good and it did taste like melon. It was nice and sweet. It was 500 yen. I would get this again, but I would definitely share again. Then I also had the gyoza dog. That was just okay. It was a little mushy inside, but it did taste like gyoza. Maybe like a pan-fried gyoza would have been a lot better and a lot more delicious. I really did like the bread though, but I'm glad I didn't buy a whole one for myself. Then there's the long naan. This was in the Arabian coast. This was so good. It tasted like pizza. I would buy a full one for myself, maybe 2 for myself. By the way, the food can change, so maybe by the time you see this video, you might have another flavor or another delicious snack. Then there's the demi-glazed curry potato, and it's like a potato churro, and oh my gosh, this was so good. This is so good. I would buy 3 for myself and I would just eat it right then, like a monster. We did go to Volcania for lunch and this was really good. I got the ramen, it was so good. I also love the almond jello. Volcania is inside Mysterious Island. Then in Lost River Delta, I had the Yucatan sausage roll. This was actually really good too. I thought the bread would not be good, but the bread was actually surprisingly good. And of course, the sausage had a little bit of spice in it. It was delicious. Kind of like maybe like a Louisiana hot link sausage, but more Yucatan sausage roll. Then we had the chai spice sugar churro in the Arabian coast, and that was really good too. There's so many different kind of churros, but I really wanted this one because chai is delicious. Then we had the Toy Story mochi, and this one is super famous. These little alien dumplings are so good. However, I really thought there'd be ice cream inside, and it was just kind of like this whipped cream thing, which was totally fine. I really think that they should put ice cream in here because it would just be 10 times or maybe a million times better, but it was really good. It comes with 3 different colors for 3 different flavors. So it's like Neapolitan, strawberry, chocolate, and vanilla. The Toy Story mochi is not as good as mochi from Kyoto or from Hakone, but it was still really good, and it's something super novel, so I would definitely still recommend. Then I had the soy sauce sushi roll at Bayside, and I like this one. I just wish it wasn't cold, but it was still really good. But it would probably be at least 2 or 3 times better if it just wasn't cold. Then we have the shrimp bun. Yeah, this one, I took 1 bite, I'm like, nope, I'm not eating that, so I gave it to my husband. I don't know, it was weird. The texture was weird. It was kind of like the same texture as the gyoza bun. I don't know, I didn't really like this that much. When we were in Disneyland and we rode Beauty and the Beast, we went to Gaston Tavern, and this was really good too. I would definitely recommend. One of my favorite items was this yellow and blue Ramune thing. It was so good. I don't even know what it was. They give you a straw. You can't really drink it through the straw, but you just kind of have to poke at it and you just suck off stuff off the straw. It was so good. Anyways, I saw a lot of the people eating this and I'm like, I want that. Also, if you're new to Japan and are looking for more helpful tips or more ideas on what to do, take a look in the description below where you can find my Japan guides and itineraries. It will include all my Japan trips as well as my personalized Google Maps so you can find everything you need to all in one place. Now we're going to talk about popcorn. And yes, popcorn gets its own category because in Tokyo Disney, popcorn is just a big thing. We were able to count 12 different kind of popcorns between Tokyo DisneySea and Tokyo Disneyland. However, we only ate 8 of them. And there's a reason for that. First, the one we didn't want to get was just salt popcorn. That's kind of boring. 2, the other one was caramel popcorn. That's kind of boring. 3, there's a roast beef one, but it's inside Fantasyland. My friends, when they walked by, they said it kind of smelled funny, so they did not get that one, but we were thinking of trying it, so we just skipped it. And the 4th one we didn't try was the matcha white chocolate popcorn because I don't like white chocolate and I can't have that much matcha because it makes me hyper. Okay, here is my popcorn order starting with my least favorite. There's soy sauce and butter popcorn. This one had a really long line, but it literally tasted like nothing. Nothing special, it just kind of tasted like salt popcorn. So I'm gonna rank that as number 8. Number 7 is milk chocolate popcorn. Milk chocolate's fine, but you know, it's not dark chocolate. Milk chocolate's just milk chocolate. Number 6 is the honey popcorn. Now this one is delicious. This was by Winnie and the Pooh. It was super, super good, but I did like the other 5 more, so I have to rank this one as number 6. Number 5, I really like the corn potage. This one was super, super good. Corn potage is kind of big in Japan. Also, I know I'm probably not saying that right. Maybe it's potage. I'm not quite sure. It's just delicious, okay? Corn potage. Number 4 is black pepper. Oh, yum. This one is so good. And I can't believe this is number 4. It's good. You still gotta get it. Definitely get 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Maybe even 6. Try 1 through 6, okay? Number 3 is milk tea. So I'm not allowed to have caffeine, but I made an exception for milk tea because you can literally smell milk tea when you walk by it. Also, my husband doesn't like sweets that much, and he really liked this milk tea one. Number 2, by the Arabian coast, there's the curry popcorn, and this one is to die for. This was so close to my number 1, but I'm gonna say that number 1 is garlic shrimp. The line was so long for this one, so maybe that's also what made it extra good. But literally, once you get to the popcorn, the smell of garlic shrimp just like punches you in the face. And it was just so satisfying. Man, Tokyo Disney just does popcorn so well. I really love garlic shrimp, but curry is definitely a close, maybe even number 1. All right, everyone, have a great time at Tokyo Disney. I'm gonna link a few more helpful Japan videos right here.